Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Exporting to a foreign country isn't so hard when the foreign country isn't so foreign. Well, this is actually the catchphrase in an EDC ad. I'm borrowing it because it reflects the situation exactly when it comes to doing business with Asia through Hong Kong. Hong Kong makes doing business with Asia not so foreign. Why? Well, just look at the people in this room here. Majority are from Hong Kong or have been there and know Hong Kong well. Many have business operations in Hong Kong or are doing business in China and other parts of Asia through Hong Kong. We have, just in this room alone, a big pool of experts who know the Hong Kong and Asian markets very well. And then across the ocean, there are about 230,000 Canadians in Hong Kong. The Prime Minister, Mr. Stephen Harper, when he visited Hong Kong last December, called Hong Kong the largest Canadian city outside of Canada. Or you can ask people in Hong Kong. Just about everyone will tell you, well, they are either from Canada, have lived there before, or alumni of Canadian universities, or they have friends or relatives studying or living in Canada. So Hong Kong is not a foreign place to Canada, and vice versa. Hong Kong and Canada also share many core values, common core values. We both have the common law legal system, underpinned by an independent judiciary. We both have clean and efficient governments and zero tolerance of corruption. We have free flow of information, freedom of speech, assembly, press, etc. Hong Kong has been rated as the freest economy in the world 15 years in a row now by the Fraser Institute and a US-based Heritage Foundation. So that's why if you go to Hong Kong, you will feel at home. In a consumer survey done by CNN last year, Hong Kong was rated as having the most vibrant city life, best nightlife, and best shopping in the business Pacific region. Hong Kong is a big shopping center and a market in itself. We have a group of billionaires in Hong Kong, and yes, that includes some feng shui masters who serve these billionaires. Those from Hong Kong know what I'm talking about. They buy many luxury yachts, diamonds, and Bombardier private jets. We also have 30 million visitors from around the world annually. A significant portion of that is from mainland China, and they go to Hong Kong to spend and to look for investment opportunities. I welcome my Canadian friends and Canadian companies to come to Hong Kong to find out for yourselves how doing business in Hong Kong is actually not so hard because Hong Kong is not so foreign. Now my office, the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office, is sponsoring this Best Asia Pacific Business Award because there are so many success stories around about how Canadian business use Hong Kong as a platform to expand operations in Asia. We hope to see these stories of how they do it and how they do it successfully to be shared amongst Canadian companies. Another reason why Hong Kong ETO is participating in this event, well, because ACCE, as we all know, is the A team. Just as its name, ACE. I commend Royson, Norm, and everybody in ACCE for your efforts in organizing this very meaningful event and for promoting entrepreneurship in the community. And now I'm pleased to have this honor to open the envelope and announce the winner of the Best Asia Pacific Business Award. And the winner is... Winners are Mr. Patrick Lau and Mr. Damon Lau of Round 5 Corporation.
Thank you,
And before they come up to the stage, let's turn our eyes to the video screen to hear their story.
Turning a hobby into a successful business takes a lot of courage in today's competitive marketplace. But brothers Damon and Barron Lau weren't afraid of stepping into that ring. Damon and Barron have been involved with mixed martial arts since they were kids. While working at their father's advertising company, Damon had an opportunity to meet mixed martial arts superstar Randy Couture. After becoming good friends, he and the legend teamed up to form a business appropriately named Round 5.
I've been a fan, and really, I thought that it was just a fantastic idea. I'm passionate about the sport, and I think that anything that you're passionate about really, ideally, would become your job.
It was during a brainstorming session where the two were talking about developing MMA-related products that Randy and the brothers Lau came up with an idea about designing and manufacturing their first series of collectible martial arts figurines.
Well, I think mixed martial arts in the UFC is obviously very strong, primarily within the Western markets. It's grown a lot within North America and probably one of the predominant sports right now. In the Asian market, there is plans for expansion for the UFC, and I think that's definitely going to happen over the course of the next few years. But, there presents a lot of opportunity for the future.
The brothers were a terrific team. Damon, with his sales and promotional skills, managed to recruit Chinese manufacturers in Hong Kong to produce their collectibles, and brother Barron came up with the artistic designs. Their father, Patrick, offered his advertising agency's resources and joined his sons on a quest to promote and market their products.
We're in the business of consumer products. We currently sell to the top North American retailers like Target, Walmart, Kmart, Toys R Us, and I think really for us the opportunities are endless. Definitely the figures play a big part in our initial success, but we have so much room for growth in the future.
MMA UFC recently signed a deal with the Hong Kong-based All Sport Network to broadcast live UFC events, and will also feature the UFC Unleashed series that will air select seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. Their Hong Kong office will strategically serve as a gateway to expand its market into China and Asia Pacific. Sales continue to increase worldwide. So much so that Barron is currently living in China to oversee the daily production of the manufacturing plant and is creating new designs for collectors. Damon is the spokesperson for Round 5 and promotes their products around the world. And Father Patrick? His advertising agency produces promotional materials and packaging designs for his son's products.
When talking about the principles of managing a successful business, I think there's so many important things. But one thing I definitely believe in is always understanding that in business, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. That every part of the business is essential to its success, and it's always all the key members of the business and all the key areas that will lead to what will be a successful company.
Determination, creativity, and originality are three adjectives to describe these three truly amazing Lau men. The Lau family has shown that teamwork is truly a family affair. Congratulations to Damon, Barron, and Patrick Lau for being the 2010 recipients of the Best Asia Pacific Business Award.
Congratulations, Mr. Patrick Lau and Mr. Damon Lau of Round 5 Corporation. This award is nominated by Ms. Marion Ho. Okay, they are on the stage. Congratulations.
And thank you very much, Ms. Maureen Sue.
Thank you, Maureen, and the winners of the award.
Thank you very much. I will be accepting this award on behalf of my partner and brother, Barron Lau. Fortunately, he couldn't be here tonight with us. He's currently in Hong Kong opening our Asian division. I'd like to thank the ACCE for this honor. as well as TD Canada Trust, alongside Paul Ritzy, Marion Ho, and Kelly Liu, for all their support throughout the growth of our business. I would also like to thank all my family, and most importantly, my wife Deb, for all the encouragement and support that I've received throughout my young career. I think the dream of any entrepreneur is really to see an idea go from concept to reality. You know, taking a look back at the past 2.5 years, I remember all the great experiences that led to, to me to be in front of all of you now. From the very first brainstorming session, developing the original business concept, to seeing our first national ad campaign, to finally opening global distribution in countries like the United States, Europe, and Asia, I can definitely say that the average day for me is filled with excitement of not necessarily know what's going to be happening the next day. I think the only thing in life that's certain is that things will always change. But as long as you have a passion for everything that you do, and understand that in business, the whole is often greater than the sum of its parts, success will follow you wherever you go. Thank you very much.